rethinking change, how I navigate progress when the map keeps shifting. If there's one recurring theme in my founder's journey, it's this: the ground is never still. Markets evolve, technologies emerge overnight, cultural dynamics shift, and sometimes, entire industries are reshaped before you even finish your roadmap. I've stopped waiting for things to settle. Instead, I've learned to build momentum inside the chaos. It's not about weathering change. It's about understanding how to work with it, and sometimes even let it lead. I don't chase trends, but I track the signals. Tech doesn't wait for permission, and by the time something becomes obvious, it's often too late to lead. So I stay observant. I experiment early. I read beyond the headlines and get hands-on with tools before they're mainstream. Not everything sticks, but that's the point. It's about developing pattern recognition and acting with intent. I keep asking, am I solving today's problems with tomorrow's tools, or clinging to yesterday's playbook? I stay tuned into the culture. People change faster than business plans. What matters to users today might feel outdated next quarter. That's why I keep close to the community, listening more than talking. I look for signals in the edges, where small shifts in values or behavior hint at bigger undercurrents. Being relevant is about more than just great product. It's about timing, tone, and trust. And those are shaped by culture. I build learning into my operating system. Learning isn't something I do after hours. It's baked into how I operate. I treat curiosity like a skill. Whether it's a new business model, a case study that challenges my assumptions, or a conversation with someone outside my industry, I treat it all as input for better decisions. For me, learning isn't about credentials. It's about staying sharp enough to respond faster and smarter to whatever comes next. I treat feedback like radar. Feedback isn't just about fixing what's broken. It's how I detect shifts before they become problems. That's why I make it easy for people to be honest with me. I ask often and I listen closely. When I hear something unexpected, I don't defend, I investigate. That humility has saved me time, energy, and more than a few costly mistakes. Good feedback isn't always comfortable, but it's always valuable. Working with uncertainty, not against it. There are no clean blueprints anymore. The playbooks we used a year ago may not even be relevant today. So I've stopped obsessing over perfect plans. What works better for me is flexible thinking, backup options, and a willingness to shift gears quickly. Here's what's helped: flexible frameworks. I build structure that bends, not breaks. That means timelines with buffer, budgets with room, and strategies that evolve. A strong network. I've learned not to isolate. Honest conversations with mentors, peers, and even competitors have given me critical perspective when things felt unclear. Making decisions with partial data. I've stopped waiting for 100% certainty. Speed and self-correction often beat analysis paralysis. When things go wrong, and they do, resilience isn't something I dig deep to find. It's something I've built through repeated reps, learning, adjusting, and getting back up faster every time. Where the real growth happens. Interestingly, some of my most meaningful breakthroughs came at moments when I felt the least sure of what to do. When I had to make uncomfortable choices. When I had to admit I didn't know the answer. When I had to try something unconventional because the usual way stopped working. That discomfort? It's not a sign something's wrong. It's a signal I'm stretching into something new. So these days, when uncertainty shows up, I don't flinch. I lean in and ask myself, will I freeze, or will I use this moment to create something better? I know what I choose. If you're navigating change, feeling unsteady, or rethinking your next move, know this: you're not behind. You're just in motion. So am I. Let's keep building, learning, and pushing forward. Ready to explore more real, actionable founder lessons? Subscribe to Founder's Journey, Making Progress. Your next insight might be the turning point your startup needs. Thank you for being part of my journey. I hope you enjoyed this content and found it valuable. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share it with your network to spread the inspiration. Your support means the world. Thank you.